Alright, hello and welcome back to Beyond the Beyond. Let's say a quick hello to everyone here. Since Marion is on invading Bandore, I guess we can return to Zalagoon. I believe we showed Bandore our strength. They won't come back soon. When Marion decides to send troops to Bandore, we will help. You can contact me at Zalagoon. The Kingdom of Marion is in debt to you. Very nice. I hope Edward understands that we are doing what is best for Marion. We should reconstruct Marion as quickly as possible and then head to Bandore. And Sir Galahad, I'm sorry about Kevin's, but we must reconstruct Marion before sending troops to Bandore. Sending troops first would be pointless. I'm sure that's what Kevin's would want. Fair enough. There are not enough forces left in Marion to defeat Bandore and protect Marion. I'm sure Commander Galahad considered that in his decision-making. Oops. And this guy. I saw Lord Kevin's get taken away, but I was unable to help him. We must save him. Oh, thanks a lot. Alright, as we leave, Galahad chases us down. Dark Wolf, hold on. What's your plan? Are you going to Bandore? Sorry. Yes, I can't stop you since you're not a Marion soldier. I also can't help someone who is going against the king's wishes. Well, he never said we specifically couldn't do it. Dark Wolf, with your power alone, you must save Kevin's. Do you still wish to go? Yes. Excuse me, Taunt's coming. Alright, I can't stop you if that's what you want then. Go to Bandore. I will go with Dark Wolf. Is that alright, Dad? Kind of takes away from the strength of the initial statement when you ask permission, but maybe that's a good way to convince him to let you come. Annie has turned into quite the powerful warrior, certainly stronger than any of the soldiers you have left here. Please, Dad, I made it this far. I'm sure I can help Dark Wolf. He's not too sure, but my dear Annie, I didn't realize how much you've grown. Alright, do as you like. Thanks, Dad. Aww. Dark Wolf, please take care of Annie and save Kevin's. And Taunt finally pipes in. Hey, don't forget about me. They did forget about you. Looks like I won't be changed back for a while. Can I go with you, Dark Wolf? Yes. Alright, so let's continue up here. There's actually something very, very important that I forgot to get. And I think it's a fairly unknown thing. I only know it from a walkthrough that I had read. And here in this battlement, I don't know whatever you call it, tower, there is a chest containing a source of courage, which is an absolutely phenomenal item. It grants your character one full level from wherever they're at, or perhaps more specifically, I should say that it increases their level by exactly the amount that of experience they need to reach the next level. So if you're only one experience point away, then you will get that one experience point. However, if you're 50,000 experience points away, you'll get all 50,000 of them. So it's something that we're not going to use yet. We're going to hold on to it. In the West Tower, a young man was being held for helping the prince escape. Helping the prince escape. Samson's the one who helped him escape, and us. Have this picture again. Still nothing to say. That's all right. The treasury is over this way. We can go in here now. The door was locked before. We got a source of defense, which we'll use. Thunder card, which we'll hang on to. And a mage's potion, which we will keep. I don't think there's anything in here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this whole half of the castle is just kind of here. Nothing in the vases. Just kind of adding to the world, but not adding to our respective bank account. Alright. And nothing down here. Come over. Can head down this way. Now, if we go to the dungeons, we'll see some Bandore troops. Hey, come down here. I'm trying to talk to you. I don't know anything about Lord Chatat. He came from out of nowhere and suddenly became Bandore's general. How about this guy? Not everyone agreed on invading Marion. That is until Remu killed Bandore's advisor. Now no one disagrees with Lord Chatat. Alright, so I guess Bandore was a little bit of victims of the machinations of Remu and Chatat as well. Lord Chatat advised the Emperor to invade Marion, and now this is how things turned out. Oh, there's two guys in this cell. I think there is some fear. I think there is some fearful secret to Lord Chatat. The Emperor has changed since he met Lord Chatat. How about you? The Emperor was nice to the soldiers until Lord Chatat arrived. Then he wouldn't listen to anybody but Chatat. He changed completely. Interesting. I was captured, but I'm so relieved that I'm finally away from Lord Chatat. There is something inhuman about him. It's so scary being near him. And anything from this guy? Come on, come this way. There we go. You'd better watch out for Lord Chatat and his followers, Remu, Yian, and Dagut. They're like monsters. I don't think they're from our world. So Chatat would be the general of this crew, and then Remu, Yian, and Dagut are his lieutenants. Now, obviously we've met Remu. The others are still unknown to us. Where is it that I want to go? There's just one more room to look at. This is the King's Chamber. Oh, it's probably, yeah. So we never investigated any of this area before, since we were too busy trying to chase the Emperor and Chatat. Lord Chatat had 3 other generals with him. They were all scary people. Head up this way. And we're going to look through the library, as we do. Secrets of the Abyss. The Abyss is the intersection between the common world and the underworld. When the balance between the 2 worlds becomes upset, the Abyss shall appear. Alright. Marion, a kingdom under Aron's guidance. It says, Marion is the chosen bloodline of Aron. From Marion will arise the great light. Quamdar, the location of the agreement. Alright, so another reference to this town of Quamdar, and it sounds like it's a fairly important location. The Secret of Shrine Island. What is the secret? I don't know. Marion's family tree, but it's torn and unreadable. Well, that's not as helpful. I wonder why the family tree would be all torn up. Encyclopedia of the Greenhem continent. Again, that's where we are. The ruined continent Aridia. That is where we are going. That's where Bandore is. Favoring combat. Bandore. It's written by a group that wishes to keep world peace. Book. Marion's Beautiful Women. Picture collection of cute girls, and Annie's in it. Whoa, is she like 14? Bandore's military power. I don't know, I guess in this kind of era, maybe 14 isn't as young as we would consider it. Brave people of Barbaros. Haven't heard of Barbaros before. One must go for it. Okay. I don't know if that's, you know, their version of Nike. Sometimes giving up. Alright, so look at the alternative. Destiny. Okay. Class change. It's published by the Shrine of Discipline. First, we've heard of that as well, but maybe we'll check them out in the future. And anything this direction? No, just the treasury that Chatat and the Emperor seem to have cleaned out. So we can head north out of here, which leaves Marion Town, but we actually want to go back in for a sec. Oops. Just to investigate the town and see if there's anything going on. We can rest at the inn, which we don't need to do. And we've already talked to everyone. We've already done some shopping here, so I suppose we really don't need to come back. What we do want to go to is Isla Village yet again. This will be our last real trip here, although we will come in the future to collect the items we're going to leave behind right now. You can say hi to Annie's mom. I think you decided on your own which road to take. If you want, you can stay here. Just talk to your father and decide. We will stay here. But we're going to use this chest here to store some items that we don't want to have to carry with us. So all of these we will keep. Oh, you know what? I'm going to leave this music box. Unfortunately, I think that Edward or Samson might have had some of the items we're going to leave behind. That's fine, though. We are going to leave the Statue of Gaia. We are going to leave the Source of Courage. And we are definitely going to leave the... Or rather, we're definitely going to leave the Source of Courage, but we're also going to leave the Source of Growth for now. Alright, and then I'm going to use this source of defense, and I'm going to use this one on Dark Wolf. 4 points, excellent, so almost perfect. Alright, so that's all that we had to do here. So we can say hi to people. The island in the south is Pity Island. When I was young, I swam to that island. What? I think it's impossible to swim there. What are you talking about? Young people these days always doubt themselves. You should always listen to your elders. So apparently there's a place called Pity Island that's directly south of here. I wonder if that kid's still around who always wanted to play. Strangely enough, my mother's been treating me nicer these days. Is it the calm before the storm? Wow, it's a very adult phrase from a child. I'm enjoying these moments when I can relax, so let me sleep a little longer. Alright. It's a weird way to lie in bed. I'm happy as long as my family's safe. When my daughter refuses to help with housework, I take it easy on her. Okay. So perhaps it is less the calm before the storm and more this woman just being happy that everyone is safe. You see, Marion is protected by Aran, his kingdom that will not be vanquished. I'm sure Sonia is very proud of Annie, but whatever happened to Percy? Yeah, we don't talk about Percy. Alright. Sir Galahad is so amazing and so strong. Oh, that's nice. And what's this guy up to? Is Bandore going to retreat? I hope they do. Yes, I think everyone hopes they do. Alright, anything up here? What's this dude want? My house is the most comfortable place. After all, Isla is the best. Yeah, go Isla. Oh, get out of my way. Thank you. That was the guy who had been guarding this gate. I don't think he has much authority to stop us anymore. Okay, so now it is time to head off towards Bandore. So we're going to go to the bridge over here. I don't think we stopped at here before. And if we had, the Bandore troops just would have told us that we can't go through. Now, this face should be empty. Okay. Yes, now the Bandore troops are gone, and instead we have Marion troops who tell us that we can go across, and that we're crazy to go alone, but that's just how we go. This is a nice little view here. Oh, so pristine, so pretty. Carrying on. What took you so long, Dark Wolf? We've been waiting for a while. Who's this? Edward and Samson! They've returned to us! Galahad told me that you headed for Bandore, so we came to meet you here. Ahaha, you look surprised. You're heading to Bandore. What made you think we weren't going along? I don't know. Our job is not done yet. I won't rest until Marion's safety is ensured. May we join your party? I think we can allow that. Hooray, Samson! I told the king that we weren't about to let you go to Bandore alone, with or without his permission. I guess it worked out well. With us in your group, nothing can stop us. Now let's go. We do need to rearrange everyone to put them back where they are supposed to be. And taunt. Okay. Good. Now we want to search this vase. Healing potion, and in here, a mage's potion. Very nice. I think this is empty. I am very wrong. Source of growth. Definitely want that. I suppose we could go back and drop off... Oh, source of power. I also want to use that. That I am also going to use on Dark Wolf. Only 2 points. Unfortunate. Alright, we're going to hold on to that. And yeah, I would have liked to have dropped off the ancient tablet, but that's okay. We haven't really been very overburdened. So now begins the, honestly, fairly long walk out to Bandore. Luckily, there's really only one path to take. Well, now, look at this. We got quite the set of enemies in front of us. Let's see how we want to handle this. We'll still just attack. These guys go after the harpies. Still don't have anything that attacks everyone from you, unfortunately. What I think we'll do, hopefully this works out, is you guys can attack the illusionists, and you can use this on the sirens, and we'll break out Undheim. Hopefully that'll be enough at least for the harpies, if nothing else. I really don't want them casting wind. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, good. I didn't think that they were dead, but it looks like we took care of them. And the illusionists I worry a little bit less about, though they do still have magic abilities they can use. So that's an awfully dangerous battle to have escaped from unscathed, just at the cost of some magic, with more experience than we've gotten, I think, in any single fight, and Samson jumping up to level 21. Strength up by 1, speed by 1. Alright. So let's carry on. As much as possible, we want to avoid the mountainy places, because that will increase the rate at which we're attacked. Luckily, our team has certainly been powering up recently, so even enemies like these Siren Harpies aren't nearly as dangerous as they used to be. And we just keep going down and around, mostly following the coast. Alright, let's continue on. Little bridge here that we just walk across, no different area like the other. Alright, let's keep going here. Now we're going to follow the river down. Okay, and as we get to the end of the river, we should just about be reaching the end of our journey. Because up here, just to the northeast, we will be approaching Bandore. And we have Edward reaching level 22. MP up just by 1, strength by 4, speed by 1. Nothing too awesome, but not bad either. Let's just use a heal from you on Samson, just to make sure he stays fine. Oh, sorry, there was a second river to pass. I lied. Alright, let's keep going down. Or not. Alright, should be reaching the bottom of the river now, and just on the other side. Alright, and here is Bandore. With the mountain, the volcano overlooking it. Alright, so let's step in here. There's a dog that we can see. This is the first dog we've ever seen. Might be only 1 or 2 places in the game where they have dogs. I don't think there's anything in any of these. But there are some good items for us to pick up in town here. We don't need to dive into these wells. See what this guy says. Bandore's battleship has been completed. Now we can attack countries all over the world. Oh my. I guess attacking Marion was not the kind of endgame there. Marion's Lord Kevin's is getting executed. That'll show Marion who's stronger. Wow. We got a monster bait under here, which of course we will sell. In this room is a treasure chest that we cannot open. And in here, there's a young girl. Hello. I should keep quiet, but in this kingdom there are people who favor war, like Shatat, and there are others who oppose it, like the Advisor. When the Advisor was killed, our invasion of Marion began. Oh, well, well. Might as well rest while we're here. 200 gold per night. Pricey. Alright. Let's finish exploring around. Good morning. Awesome. I think this is just going to be like spices. Alright. Beyond the Beyond, a tale of a boy and his friends. Oh, very nice. The Beautiful Women of Bandore. Alright, so I guess every city gets one of those. Traveler's Guide to a Good Night's Sleep. It's a listing of inns and their ratings. This one rates well. Oh, good. The Volcanoes of Bandore. It says, Bandore is surrounded by many volcanoes. A few of those are known to still be active. Dangerous. Alright, let's see what this guy says. Oh, too slow. When I was young, no one would ever consider attacking Bandore. What are these young people doing? I suppose we can search the tombstones, but there's nothing too fun there, and we don't want to talk to that guy. What do you say, bud? This is Bandore, the best town in the world. Another dog. Let's pet the dog. Ruff, ruff, ruff. Very nice. Looks like Marion reorganized its troops and is planning an attack on Bandore. That would be a foolish attempt. Our troops will annihilate that. Alright, in here we have the Unicorn Horn, a very, very useful item. Oh, hi, kitty. Meow. So that basically allows us to cast a Heal Rain 3 or 4 times. My father went to Zeal Village to the Volcano Dungeon and never returned. I hope he's alright. We're going to learn a little bit more about that passage later, and the Volcano Dungeon as well. Empty. What does this kid want? My grandpa is not back yet. He said he was coming back with a gift for me. Do you think he was eaten by monsters? No, I'm sure he's fine. Bandore's lore. Okay, so yes, the Unicorn Horn we can use 3 or 4 times, and then it will crack, at which point it can be repaired at the weapon shop, or you can reuse it, in which case it will shatter and you will lose it forever. Empty. And that is also empty. I believe there is one more item here that we want to get in town. I think it's in this house. There we go, the Ring of Revenge. Not an exceptionally excellent item, and I'd rather, give it to someone who's a powerful attacker, so I'd like to give it to Samson or Dark Wolf. However, given that they already have different rings that I'd prefer them to have, I will instead give some items around. So let's see. Let's give that. Taunt. We can give this Thunder card to Edward. Alright, and then Samson's going to give both the Unicorn Horn and the Ring of Revenge to Annie. Yes. No. I'm going to have him wear this, and then he can give the Ring of Defense to Annie. That'll be a decent item for her to have as well. So give that to Annie, at least for the time being, until we ultimately want to switch it out for something better, although that will be in a little bit. La la la, excuse me, don't you know how to knock? I'm trying to prepare dinner. What, you think it's a lot for just 2 people? Well, my son is a growing boy. Alright, I guess she's making a big dinner. When is dinner ready? My mom's cooking is delicious. I could eat 2 servings. Okay. We have another cat up here. Hello, kitty. That's alright. Oops, we've trapped ourselves. Alright. So you can go walk up to the castle. The soldiers will obviously just tell you to, essentially go away. Oh, there's a lady up here we still have to talk to. What do you have to say? Marion's attacking. I heard they are completely barbaric. I hope our troops teach those savages a lesson. This lady kind of hiding in the shadows. What does she want? The soldier who lived here is now in prison for speaking out against Bandore's aggression. Since he has fed very little, his son brings him food using a secret path. Hopefully he won't get caught. And as we step down, the woman who was making a lot of extra food gives it to her son. Listen, be careful. Hand this food to your father. One more thing. Tell your father that Marion is coming, so help is not far off. I know. Gotta go. And the kid runs off and makes his way through this secret passageway, which apparently leads into Bandore Castle. I think we should check this out. Let's head in, down this direction, and see what's going on in here. So, we found this secret passage to Bandore Castle. I think we'll end things here, and when we come back, we're going to make our way in and see if we can't find Lord Kevin's. But, till then, see ya.